What if I told you that one of the biggest lies people believe about credit that is costing them thousands of dollars and they don't even know it? Have you ever looked at your credit reports and saw the words charge off and thought, well, I guess they wrote it off so I don't owe them anymore? If that's what you've been told, stay with me because the next few minutes I'm going to explain what a charge off really means, why creditors write it off their taxes, and why you can still owe, and why banks keep denying people for loans years later. Here's the biggest misconception. People hear the words charge off and they think the creditor wrote it off. They got tax deductions, so the debt disappeared. That's not how it works. A charge off is an accounting action, not debt forgiveness. Federal banking regulators generally require lenders to classify certain seriously delinquent debts as losses for accounting purposes after they've become delinquent past a certain period of time. The bank removes those debts from its active receivables because they no longer expect to collect in an ordinary fashion any payments. But that does not automatically cancel your legal obligation to repay the debt. Those are two completely different things. Now, here's where people get confused. When a creditor charges off an account, they may be able to claim the loss for tax and accounting purposes. That doesn't mean they were paid. It doesn't mean the government reimbursed them the full amount. And it definitely doesn't mean they have to stop trying to collect on that debt. Think of it this way. Imagine you own a business. Someone owes you dollars. Months go by, no payments. Eventually, your accountant tells you, we have to recognize this as a loss. So you record it as a loss on your books. Does that mean you suddenly tell the customer, don't worry about paying me? Of course not. If they showed up tomorrow with $10,000, you would gladly take it. That's exactly how creditors look at charge-off accounts. This is why you'll often see creditors sell the debt, hire a collection company, or file lawsuits, or continue the collection actions themselves. Because even though the account was charged off for accounting purposes, they still want to recover the money. And even if they collect a part of it, that's money coming back into their business. Now, here's the part most people never hear. Why does charge-offs make it so hard to get approved for a mortgage, a car loan, or even a credit card? Because lenders don't just look at your credit score. They look at your risk factors. When an underwriter sees a charge-off, they may think this person stopped paying a previous obligation. If they didn't pay that lender, what are the chances they won't pay us? To a lender, a charge-off isn't just an old account. It's evidence that another lender experienced a significant loss. Whether that's completely fair or unfair, that's often how they evaluate their risk factor. Here's another surprise. Many people don't believe paying a charge-off will automatically remove it from their credit reports. It usually doesn't. Paying or settling can update the account status, but the history of the charge-off will remain on your credit reports. But it does not hurt you the same way as having it sit on your credit reports as unresolved. Instead of assuming a charge-off has to stay on your credit report forever, ask these questions. Was the charge-off accurately reported? Can the creditor prove the balance? Was every payment history reported? Are there any duplicate accounts? Did they follow the Fair Credit Reporting Act? Can they validate the debt? If you're being sued, can they actually prove ownership? These questions can make a huge difference depending on your specific situation. If you've been denied for a loan because of a charge-off or being sued because of a charge-off, don't assume you have no options. Understanding what a charge-off really means is the first step towards making an informed decision. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button It doesn't mean that you got to live with a charge-off. If you need help with your credit, please visit us at thecreditrepairshop.com. Watch the video, What Makes Us Different, where you can see my 8-point validation process and my 2-phase settlement process. If you need your credit reports and scores, go to the website your3scores.com to grab your TransUnion, Equifax, Experian credit reports and all 3 scores. If you have debt collectors suing you, go to summonsmaster.com where you can get a fully formatted response to your lawsuit to give you a chance to get your case dismissed. Thank you for your time. This is Stephen A. Williams, President and Founder of thecreditrepairshop.com.